I want to poop the snooze. Stop watching.
Alrighty, good Friday, everybody. With the pre-chat, pre-stream bot boop. Who actually grabbed first? Kai grabbing first. Hey Kai and Moth and Drifty and Jay and Ika. How's everybody doing? Hope y'all's weeks have gone well. Sorry for the short delay. I was running behind today and then I had, you know, some difficulties with my fabric and my stand. Just all against me. Oh, you know what? I didn't even finish setting up. I didn't finish doing all my normal checks. All right, let's fix that. Sure. Fix that. Alrighty. Yeah, I attempted to do some daytime stitching on this yesterday, so I had my stand at my other desk and I had to finagle it a bit, so I had to reset that some. I also cut myself on it yesterday. Yesterday's stitching didn't really work out, but yeah, I only managed to do like 31 stitches because I was overstimulated. Wait, the stitch is already here. Oh. Yeah, I was like super overstimulated and work was shitty. Work was shitty all week. And Bear was just crying all day. She was just like screaming at me. It was a lot. So stitching didn't really work out. And thus there's a parked thread down at the bottom. But, you know, it's fine. It's tucked away for now. All that's missing for me to start 3D printing is a plate to print on. Nice. Okay. What's the need for attention? I don't know. She's just a bear. She just needs attention. Okay, I would really like to fill in these bits outside of the weapon before I head back down. I don't know why, but that's just kind of what I'm targeting. I'd like to fill those in. Let's just go to bed. What the heck? We were supposed to play after stream. Alright. That's not happening because, but yeah, no. Maybe he thinks we'll get up early or something. Well, he did say that he didn't feel like he slept very well, so makes sense. We started watching Outlander last night, but didn't make it through the whole first episode. It's kind of a bummer. He like started to fall asleep right as Claire was headed through the stone. That's where we stopped, like right as she had passed through. I asked him if he was kind of interested or not. He was like, I was just kind of confused. I don't know what's going on. What it's about. And I'm like, yeah, it's a little bit of a slow start. We were like literally right on the edge of it beginning though. That's not where this goes. It starts on the other side, yeah. I made tacos for dinner. I added little pinto beans this time. That's pretty tasty. One for you left? Unfortunately not. We only had a little bit of meat today. Turrets. Yeah. My loop deck is doing the cool thing again where it took all my titles from my icons away, so if I push stream ending again when I mean be right back, that's why. I didn't have that excuse the other times, I just hit the wrong button. Yeah, I didn't do a whole lot this week. Just played a lot of Tarkov. That's about it. Tarkov, staying up too late. At least I'm honest. We got a sleepy Trico with us today. Like Tarkov, I see my ear hooked. I'm a little bit bummed to hear feedback that the sounds are terrible, so I probably will avoid streaming it again. Hey Sandy, how's it going? Let's get another snowstorm tonight and tomorrow. We have so much snow right now. It's annoying. But at least next week we're supposed to finally get back up to 30 degrees again. Been like 3 solid weeks in the 20s or below. How was everyone's week? Survived first lidocaine infusion, passed out getting the IV. Oh no. My week wasn't too bad apart, like outside of work. Work was pretty shitty all week. I was not a fan. But I only have to work 2 days next week and then I am off for 5, so. That is what I'm looking forward to. I saw a stitching tip for ending strands from Adam Hart Cross Stitch this week that I can't believe I'd never like considered the possibility. I mean, I can believe it because I don't think outside the box very well, but she showed off that you can also do a loop end to your strand, just like I do my loop start basically, and then just adding like a tacking stitch, like a partial pin. But I had never considered that a possibility. Dentist is very good. He talks to me about my procedures. It helps immensely against anxiety. Well, I'm glad that he's a good dentist. I feel like I said, hopefully, your nerve didn't die when you were first talking about your pain, but it's a bummer that it did. Ended up having the root canal after all. Last dentist just did stuff without telling me. Ugh, yikes. I'm glad that you don't have to wait super long to get the root canal, so hopefully you can get out of pain. Mouth pain is like some of the worst pain to try to deal with. It's so hard to think around. First part of today was the anesthesia. Had them put in my chart that I'm scared of the dentist. Nice. Next week is the next appointment, including next week I have 5 more till January. 5? That's a lot of appointments. For the one root canal, or just for the root canal and then follow-up? Or I guess you could be having other work done. That fish looks exhausted. Are you exhausted, Dace? Did you make it to 2,000? Dace with the giant stream today. 2K stitches on garden. Raise money for his charity stuffs. Welcome on in, Raiders. For those that don't know me, hi, I'm Cass, the Lord of the Rings Stitcher here on Twitch. We are working on Return of the King as usual. How's everybody doing? Hope y'all had a good week. Days, of course, if you need to go crash, absolutely. Feel free to raid and run. Hope stream went well today. Oh, to treat my gums, but root canal comes first. Gotcha. Hateful little squares. Good job. Long stream, lots of stitching. But you did it. Once again. It's looking good too. Time soon. Jump. Vacation over. I'm pretty heckin' tired. Just kind of drained myself this week by continuously staying up too late and also not sleeping very well. Sad thing is, I actually really did want to stitch a couple times this week, but it just didn't happen. I watched something else this week. Oh, just Welcome to Derry episode 7. Man, that was a tough one. I think I actually watched that Monday after stream. Right before I went to bed. Not the best choice. Only one more episode left of the season. Wah, wah. Looks like it's gonna be a doozy. Enjoy the last one. He looks better than It's a wild costume change. Not his fault, no. Have a good shift. Ouch. Alright, 3371 in. That means it's already 3:10 time. Okay. For a little bit. Didn't enjoy what happened in this episode, or rather how it happened. I mean, obviously I knew it was coming because that was one of the big, or that was the big thing from this era, but still, they shot that in one shot, one take. with like practical effects and whatnot. Oh, wild. It was done really well, at least. Hard to watch. All right. Super curious, like, what happens next episode that makes the Hanlon family stay in Derry. Well, right outside of Derry, but you know, in the area. Because right now it feels like they would just rather not be there. Lily looks terrible. And I feel like nobody's really talking about how the shard is probably affecting her. Or I haven't seen anyone talking about it. Like, the tribe kept the shard wrapped up and made sure not to touch it with their hands, and Lily's just been like holding on to the thing for 3 days straight. Like, looks like it's just draining the life out of her. Okay, Days, get some rest. Go heck a job today. Catch you later. Oh. Did like the backstory part though. Yeah, that was good. Bob Gray's act was a lot more sad than I expected it to be. Tragic clown. Notewood, how's it going? It's so funny, you know, I made bread twice. And today, kiddo was like, do we still have the stuff you were using to make bread? I was like, yeah, why? This is like, why'd you stop? Dang. Didn't even do that good a job. Especially on the second one. The second one, like, crumbled to bits after a couple of days, so it's not super great. I just told him I've been really tired, not feeling super great the last couple weeks, and it's cold, so the dough's not rising as well. I tried to get some freaking rolls to rise the other day, and they were not having it. Hey there, Thea, how's it going? At least Pattern Keeper was behaving today. It was at 0 when we started. It's about time. Oh, it's an actual smudge, not just a hair or something. Dang it. It's not really a section right now that I'm looking forward to getting to. Just kind of weird. I guess the only thing I'm really looking forward to getting to is the center, so that means that we've made it through all this side characters. We also made it like halfway through, maybe just shy of halfway through How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Was scrolling something a couple days, or scrolling through a couple days ago trying to find a movie to watch, and like said he had never seen it. And I was like, what do you mean you've never seen it? But he fell asleep. So it's a lot slower than I remember it being. It takes quite a while to like build. And it's one of my favorites though. He said he was enjoying it. He actually just like can't stay awake for movies. It's a thing. Especially at 10 o'clock at night when he's had a normal like nighttime sleep already, not a daytime sleep. You never saw it? Wow. I think it's on Netflix right now. Probably on Tubi as well. Alright. Next. Can I get my... Sorry about that. Realize that the oil around screw my glasses, turning my frames green. So weird how it does that. Just on that side. noticed that Netflix doesn't always have the same movies in Europe as state type people have. Oh yeah, there's differences for sure. It's just all sorts of weird, but I don't know. Licensing, blah 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 blah. Garbage. Same on all streaming sites, I think. Yeah. Oh, my eyes are burning. Lovely. One thing to another. Balls. Oh, it's like the cat keyboard song. Too early for that. Tell it to stop. My eyes. Yeah, I know, right? Hardly been stitching, and they're like, actually, I don't enjoy this right now. Quite rude. Check the eyes with a Tarkov video in the background. I actually do, I did want to stitch tonight. Looking forward to it, finally. Even though I would also like to play Tarkov, but I played Tarkov a whole bunch this week, and I played before stream, which is part of the reason why I was a little bit late. You're just fitting in one more raid. Or likes to finish a daily. Hate the Canadian. Hate sometimes deals are only for US. Makes me sad when I get an email only to go to the site and book. I want excluded where I live. Yeah, it's super annoying. Started rewatching Percy Jackson season 1. Nice, I've never watched it. Or the movies? Or read the books.
I want to poop the snoot. What?
A bot boop before stream and a self boop during stream. How's it going, Mo? don't watch the movies. Even the author dislikes them. Very much involved with the series, has been picking all the actors. You'll just have to mark it for watching when you reactivate, if it's there. Still undecided on his pick for Annabeth, but he said she was perfect for it, so I'm trying to be open-minded. The actor for Percy is perfect casting. Yes. Very much impressed. Made snickerdoodles again on Sunday, and they were gone again on Thursday. I didn't make apple crisp this week, so that was the only sweet we had for the week. So glad it's Friday. They were offering overtime for tomorrow. Not for anything that I really spectacularly like to do. And I was like, no. I'll pass, even though I shouldn't, but I don't want to do the work. I have all of Rick Riordan's books, the exception of his Atlantis book, because that one I could not get into, and the most recent one he released earlier this year because broke. I use the Libby app. You can connect your library card to, and then just check out ebooks that way. Unfortunately, though, most of the time when I go look up something at my library, they don't have any available at all, or it's somebody's already got it checked out. I know some states you can get library cards even if you don't live there. They have bigger selections, but I haven't done that. Your library no longer has late fees, so nobody returns anything anymore. That's wild. The ebooks work a little bit differently. You'd think, like, it's an ebook. Why are there restrictions on how many people can read it at once? But apparently they're, like, insanely expensive to get ebook licenses for libraries. Saw a librarian talking about it once. Give up on the ebooks every time I try to find one. Either my library doesn't have it or all copies are in use with a huge waiting list. Yeah. Don't know when I was at the library the last time. I used to basically live at the library when I was younger. Been a long time now. Oh, whoops. Okay. That's fine. Just had forgotten what my pathing was. But we're good. Like our big city library, not my city block one. What's the difference? selection, ambiance. Selection and space. Keep forgetting to try out the loop end. So used to my pins. Town's library is connected to the Tulsa one, but even then they never have anything. City one's pretty old with a new building section to it. My university library was massive, but it was all, you know, university related, so it wasn't like the most interesting thing. Town I work in is rebuilding their library. Gotcha. Bibliothèque. I feel like I need to move the other arm of the stand closer to me so that there's less awkward pressure on the scroll in the middle with me having my arm like totally resting in the center. And I feel the dowel warping a little bit. We're at no, it's just gravity things. I mean, the dowel is a little bit warped from the tension of the fabric on it, but what happens? But like right now I've got just the stands, one at this end here and then one all the way at the other end. So the entire middle is just like open, not technically supported. So me just like resting my whole self on the center here. Probably not the best idea. I think it'll be loose in the bottom section as well, less fabric to hold it. I mean, I don't know. I'm hoping that it'll be able to be taut because I don't know. There'll be less to wrap around the bottom for sure, but as long as I can get the top part rolled tightly enough, hopefully it'll be okay. It's also going to be a smaller section, so I think anyway. I don't remember how far down we are. Uh, 370 to 540. Yeah, 540. And then 541 to 669. So it's actually a fair amount smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 squares instead of 17. Gonna get done much faster. Hopefully. I can just get my butt into gear, and this month is the worst this year. Nothing like last December. Last December was what, 21,000 stitches. This month we're at friggin' 867. 2 weeks in. Yikes. I feel bad. Mostly. Oh my god. I'm punching everything. Get out of my way. Do a repeat of this year's January, this coming January. We'll see. We'll see. If Legs loses interest in Tarkov, then I'll be free again. How am I feeling today? I'm tired, but I'm doing okay. How was your week, Moth? Oh yeah, playing with Legs. He is usually the one that moves on to another game before I'm ready to be done, but it's okay. Right now I'm fully into Tarkov, but and so is he. But if he gets hyper focused on another game, then that's that. Because I'm not playing on my own. Pretty okay, floating along. Took today off. Nice. Uh-oh, float on. Kinda need a nap. Do it to it. I want to make peanut butter cookies for next week. My third Gen 1. That just unthreaded. Yeah. Oh well. Oh goodness. Katie, what's up? Gatester. Girl. Why are you hiding under my desk? Too late. There's no going back. Katie. I only had 1 cup of coffee today. That was all the caffeine that I had. Well, I guess I took like 2 drinks of a Celsius, and that was gross, so I didn't drink that. Oh, my Trigo. Blue raspberry lemonade, but other than citric acid, it didn't really have any flavoring ingredients in it that would make it blue raspberry. It was mostly, it had green tea in it and ginger, and I was like, how is that supposed to be blue raspberry lemonade? But the tea was way too strong, and it was fizz free, so it was essentially just flavored water, and I didn't like it. Flavored caffeinated water. It was not very good. Not my favorite. Chair keeps rolling on me. Ugh. Rolling backwards. I want to sit closer, and it's like, no, don't. So just actually not super comfortable right now. Let's move this. Let's move stuff around. Chair is against you, right? My hair is against me. Everything. Generally say I'm floating through life, kind of a mixture of being aimless, stress-free, kind of lonely, sort of existing, waiting for death. So it's kind of bleak. But I hope it doesn't come soon. Lazy river kind of floating. Ugh, I love lazy river rides. Satisfied or contented feeling. Got new snowboard boots today. Nice. I gotta get different boots. Ones that are lighter. I can't wear mine anymore. My foot is still acting up real bad. Switch back to my regular shoes. It's not like quite as horrible most of the time walking, but still feels like my foot is trying to like rip itself apart while I'm walking. It's just gonna tear in half while I'm walking. Need good shoes for walking. I've learned the hard way. Well, it's tough in winter. I'm doing more walking than driving right now. In the snow. My boots are just too heavy, I think, for my legs, my ankles, feet. I definitely do need like different walking shoes as well, because mine are super old and broken down, but I'll probably survive. Last pair of snowboarding boots was my first pair. They were freebies, so I wore them all the way out. Hopefully these new ones last me until I'm too old to snowboard. Not comfortable driving on slippery roads, I can understand that. Yeah, no. My driving anxiety is at its peak during winter, and I don't go anywhere if I don't have to. Driving wise. I do try to drive a little bit at least every couple days or so, though, to keep my car as happy as it can be. But yeah, I really struggle in winter. I hate it. Both the cuffs and the waistband of the hoodie are fraying now. Guess I gotta make a choice. Oh no. Cars need to not stand still for too long, yeah. Brioche the 3 pieces, farm them out to a knitter, or give up on the hoodie. You do. Some like embroidery mending if you don't wanna like fully re-knit the pieces, but if you want the same feel, I get that. Found a used hoodie on eBay, but it's so small and mine's large. Well, that's not a good match. No, they wouldn't be the same. This floaty after Wednesday IV lidocaine infusion was interesting. Did it help at all after you recovered from your floatiness and fainting? Haven't needed as much pain meds as normal. Oh good, that's great to hear. It's nice when a treatment is actually successful. Goodness. That's a loud one. Nobody ever uses it. Drove your moped when it snowed once. Custom knit items are apparently a couple $100 on Etsy. I can believe it.
You do need another drink.
Um, and hydrate. Dang, I'm already almost out of water. It's only 7:30. Young and dumb, around 18 or so. Yeah, Trico's up there sleeping. What? Is that better? Is that good enough? Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there with this red outline on the left side, anyway. Lost where I was for a second. I'm definitely setting back the schedule a bit with being so lazy on stitching this month. I started this section August 1st-ish. I think it was August 1st. This means we've got 8 months to finish this section to keep on the yearly track. Easy. In your sleep at your awake time. If I could sleep stitch accurately, that'd be awesome. It's funny, the other night I went to take kiddo some dinner and he had fallen asleep in between asking me for food and me getting him food. And he is so difficult to wake fully up once he finally passes out. So he's sitting up and I'm like, here's your dinner, and he's trying to reach for his little towel that he uses to wrap an ice pack in. I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? He's like, I'm towel. And I'm like, what do you need the towel for? Here is your dinner. Kept like patting around trying to grab it. He grabbed it, he threw it to his side. He was like, towel. Like, yeah, but what do you need the towel for? I brought you dinner. He was like, I don't know. Towel. From 600 to 800 to 1K last night after midnight. Body said don't sleep. Does he have sleep combos? Yeah. Definitely talks in his sleep. And sometimes it's really difficult for me, like, to tell if he's going to stay awake or if he's awake enough to stay up to eat when I give him food. A lot of times he fools me and he'll just, as soon as I leave, he's right back out. He doesn't usually remember any of it. Likes sleep talks too. I fell asleep on the couch. Mom tries to get me to move and supposedly I have a full combo with her, but I don't remember anything of the sorts. Brains are so silly. My mom used to sleepwalk really badly when she was young. She killed my uncle's fish once in her sleep. She like went to the fish tank and scooped it up into the net and then just left the net hanging off the side of the tank. She also allegedly biked to, she says, to my great grandma's one night. I don't know how far she actually made it. She said that's what she was dreaming about. She had like mud on her nightgown and her bike was in a different spot when she got up. Yeah. Fish was a bit funny though. It's definitely a strange behavior. My mom loves animals. I don't really know how she feels about fish. Probably pretty ambivalent, but left side with this color, so I'm just gonna use the rest of the strand. We don't have that many stitches left at this column upper section, but they're all part of the weapon, so I'm gonna switch over to the next column to try to finish up this confetti area first before we dive into the weapon itself fully. So much red, orange land for you. I'm in Greenland. Last color to finish page. Nice. Chair. I did not say I wanted to go backwards. Gosh. Okay, we're almost to 412,000. Nice. Couldn't believe that I cut myself yesterday on my stand. It was ridiculous. I like just grabbed it for a quick second to put it against the desk, and I just managed to get my finger right. There's like an aluminum plate that controls the how up or down the arm is. And I just like grabbed right in between the bar and that aluminum plate, and it just slit my finger a little bit. I was like, ow. Rude. And not finished edges on the metal pieces of the stand. Which I already knew, but I wasn't paying enough attention. Surprise! Oh, flashbang. Hello, hello. fancy meeting you here. How's it going, Kat? How is your week? Welcome on in, everybody. For those that don't know me, hi, I'm Chaos. I'm the Lord of the Rings Stitcher here on Twitch. We're working on Return of the King as usual. To pass the fuck out. Good, I hope so. Go do it. Get that sleep. Good sleeps. Brightly, bright. It was so bright. Closed out Cat's tab and it opened my spreadsheet, so it was like, ugh, blinded by the light. Oh, I don't like this song. It's too whiny. Manoth! Even. I just had to say it. It's like Lapov. Go get some heckin' sleep. I'll imagine I will see you tomorrow sometime. Hopefully not, you know, at 4 a.m. or so. Bye. There's so much confetti in this weapon. My goodness. I can finish the orange section, or red-orange section on the left side today. Feel pretty good about that. Don't know if I want to work on the weapon itself tomorrow, or move down, work on the shields. So I imagine I'll feel differently about it tomorrow when I sit down to stitch and stream. So I'm not gonna make that decision right now. We'll let tomorrow decide. Roll dice or pick a random symbol. 500 and counting. Nice. You're crushing it this month again. Good heckin' job. Wait. Oh, it's my girl. Alright, single stitch. Of course. Gen 1 Pidgey. Probably does. No? Surprising. Oh, Sandy doesn't. Okay. My bad. I can read. Actually, yeah, need to be right back real quick. Which one is cats? Are you cats? Yes. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, apologies about that. Strico decided to bail probably pretty instantly, huh? Of course. Thank you. No. Single stitch. And this, and then we move on to the next color. Uh-huh. Right. This color is 400. $3, 40, 400. Go. Okay, what's the pathing here? Kinda wonky. Guess we'll start in the middle, even though it is a weapon area. I think this is the better pathing direction to hit up all these spots. And then of course it's gonna try to knot on me. Just starting the strand with the multi-knot. That's well, I'm so proud of you for doing that. Whatever. That's so unfortunate. Oh well. Is this even the spot? No. Okay. Take 3. Minus the drama this time, please. Thank you. Can't believe we're almost to 500 streams as well for this project. Didn't realize it was close to 500 and we're at 495 today. Maybe 4 years in as well, yeah. Especially if I end up doing a couple of bonus streams next week. Not the spot. Oh wait, no, that's just the messed up stitch. Okay. Oh yeah, with your time off, bonus cast time. Potentially. I'm sure I will also be spending a chunk of it playing Tarkov. What was that, brain? Do not unthread right now. I got 2 stitches left I want to put in. This should be good for it. Yeah, it definitely was. It was just trying to unthread on me. Next. Is this outside? Yeah. No way. 606 out to play. What's happening? Stop it. Jeez. Naughty thread tonight all of a sudden. Welcome back, Aiko. Your feet hurt. Arsenal's playing tomorrow, but not until 9 p.m. your
You
time.
do need another drink.
Pretty late game. Hydrate. We're almost out of water. Kinda, yeah. Fortunately, I have you to help time pass faster. It's been a fast stream for me. This last hour has really picked up speed. Probably because I'm so close to my goal for tonight. How much left to make it? Maybe. Flygon. don't know if we've seen that one before. Here. Not for a long time, anyway. No, Thea's got it, so we must have at some point. One, two, three, four. There was a pretty gruesome murder in my neck of the woods last month, and we don't usually get like murders, not publicized murders around here. Garnered quite a bit of attention, understandably. No threat to anyone else. It was all, it's a very messed up situation, but a personal attack. Actually even gained like social media attention, so it's been like weird to see it on TikTok. Yeah, it's pretty gruesome, and it's like a story right out of
I want to poop the snooze. Stop watching.
like a Lifetime movie. It started at the beginning of November, like young pregnant lady went missing. Very pregnant, like 38 weeks pregnant. They finally found her like 3 weeks later. I want to say 3 or 4 weeks later. Allegedly, from the affidavit and stuff, the baby had been cut out of her, not with her when they found the body. Allegedly, they threw it in a cooler and put it in a random dumpster, so it's somewhere in the landfill. A good boop. Every case on the air. Allegedly, her biological mother and her bio mom's husband are responsible. Allegedly, the bio mom wanted to take the baby as her own, but they obviously killed it when trying to deliver it. Or maybe it was stillborn, I don't know. But they're both in jail. But they had spent the whole like month on talking to people that came to look for a missing person and like playing it up on TikTok live like they were, you know, just enjoying the attention basically. And then they found her like, let's say within 3 miles of the bio mom's property. Can't get away from the knots tonight. What is happening? Jeez. According to my recap, I've spent 9 sparks. 9 whole sparks? Holy smokes. You better be careful. That 9's gonna cost you. The whole thing. Better be more frugal next year. make Twitch think that the whole channel point system is flawed and a failure. Looking at that stat, he spent how much time there this year? And he spent how many sparks? 9? I would have never guessed. I don't feel like it showed me as many stats for my streamer recap as it did last year. Maybe it did. I was just kind of confused how it chose my biggest fans. A couple of them were surprising. And a couple that I figured would be there are missing, so that's... yeah, it's just kind of an interesting recap. I don't really know what they use to calculate biggest fans. Yeah. Does indeed give me. I posted my little recap, share recap in Discord, but it does give me more. We did. Do I have Firefox on this channel? No, I don't. I did. Oh, which one's my game scene? That's just chatting. Miss games. We had 606 hours streamed with 159 total streams on 155 distinct days of streaming. 15,870 hours watched. Crazy numbers. Top categories: top 10% of makers and crafting, unsurprising, water park simulator, quarry, vintage story, and marbles on stream. They're like, all she does is makers and crafting. We have to, even if she streamed one other time, put it up there. Top stream reached 127 viewers. $58,518 total chats received for the year. Here's our top channel emotes. Dancing Bee with 1,657 times. Jade 313 times. And then love, hype, and hello. Now, biggest fans. Drifty, Spoons, Moth, Jay, Knitting Wolf, Parcel, Ica, Isla, and Crayons. I said I was just curious how this is calculated, but thank y'all. B reminds me of Percy standing on a rock flossing. 192 raids received from Dace, Lumi, and Kat, and various others. Alright, Theo, I was like, how is Theo not up here? I was so confused. 15 raids sent to Kat, Cookie, and Dace. 5 clips made by 2 people. Did 233 new followers for the year with 16 new subscribers, and I'm pretty sure we had more than 3 hype trains, but maybe not. 111.9 thousand points spent in the channel. Got the chat badge. And then there's the mini recap. Yeah. Thanks everyone for another year of support. Appreciate y'all. I like dancing. I'm glad I decided to get that emote. Bees. Aww. Is that? That's part of the weapon. Did we do it? Is that everything on the outside? I think so. Yeah, that's the outline. Oh, wow, we did it. Are y'all ready to say goodbye to the Witch King fully? Because this weapon is the last bit we have of the Witch King for the rest of the project. Like the whole project. He's gonna be done. It's gonna be kind of weird. Been with us since the beginning. Best streamer. Aw. You guys. Ugh. 412 028 353 stitches today. Better than nothing. Brings us up to 1220 for the month. Hey, you know what? Fitting, because it's also 1212, so you know, it works out. Lots of ones and twos. Looking forward to the tower in the center. I'm guessing that it's still gonna look like Batman because the Batman face, like, is already out of the picture. Maybe when the rest of the, like, rocky bits come in, it'll kind of eliminate that. But I don't know. Batman will get a body, a very skinny body. Skinny body. The right side kind of gets like a little break in the characters too, because there's that huge flame tendril going across there. And the horses, I don't know. I don't know what the horses are gonna be like. I can't wait to get through the rest of these Oliphants though, honestly. My son's birthday is tomorrow. Happy early birthday. Got him a poop emoji cookie cake. Nice. Nice, nice. Trigo? Trigo? Hi. What is it? What's up? Our Ort jar is getting up there. I keep smushing it down, but I haven't smushed it in a while. Hard to find a not Christmas decorated cake. Yeah, for sure. What's up, Chico? Yeah? What? Is it? It's not, I mean, it's kind of bedtime, but I have a little bit. Just talking. Is that okay? I'm just chatting. Luna's decided her face is dirty. What? You want to come chat to chat? You come chat with chat? Come here. She's like, no. No, don't. Alright. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. I will be back tomorrow for actual stitching, not Tarkov. As much as I'd like to play. Thank y'all for hanging out with me as always. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your evening. I'll see y'all next time. Good night.